Because the popularity of the active balance part of the e-bike build was popular and everybody wanted me to do a comparison between shit and good, I bought two just to please you. This is a shit one, as I've already tested. It's brand spanking new. It's actually a, can't remember, a 14S. So that's a 14S. That's one of the active balances that I used last time that just did not work at all. So hopefully I'm going to get a bit more result this time. This is an expensive one. This comes with a full operation manual, completely, absolutely 100% in manganese. Unbelievable. So, and it came from the UK. It is quite heavy. It's a beefy piece of kit. It's more in the weight line of a BMS. In fact, it's probably heavier than a BMS. I don't know why. I'm going to have to take it apart to find out, although there's a warranty seal on it. I'm going to have to take it apart, and it comes with these cables. Now, I'm going to build a 14S, because this will do, I mean, this will go up to 24S. Is it 24? This will go up to 24S. So I'm going to build a 14S battery just for testing, because this is 14S as it says there. I don't want to do it already. So I'm only doing it just to show you, to test it. That's all I'm doing. I've got no other reason. I've got no reason to buy these. This is good for solar power. If you've got a 24S solar powered, what's that, 100 and something volts, I think it is. It's 68, 108 volts. And that isn't. 14, 26, 650 batteries. So I'm going to build it. It's only going to be a very simple spot weld, literally just one weld on each tab, that's all. Now I'm going to measure the voltage in these first, and I'm going to balance, I'm going to discharge a few of them, various sort of stages of discharge. Some of them are going to be full, some are going to be empty, don't know yet. So I'm just going to build the pack. Battery's done, which only took about, what, 15-20 minutes. It's quite easy once you've done it once. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get, when I can find it, found it. I'm going to do this one first, because this is the one that failed on me last time. So I'm going to wire, somehow, I'm going to wire this up. Now the way you do it is, the way you do it is very, very simple. You can get it wrong, but if you plug that in there and you see that the battery negative, or the battery minus, and then you got B17 there, but there's only actually 14. Why is there 15? No, there's 14 populated connectors there. So that goes to the battery minus, and then that one there goes to the first cell, the positive of the first cell. So that's the battery minus, so that one will go to the minus, and then that one will go to the positive, and then the third one will go to the positive on that one, then positive, positive, until you get to the end. It's simple as that. Literally as simple as that. Now this is going to be a mess, because I'm not bothered. I'm just going to solder it all up. I'm not cutting anything to length, because I'm going to take it all off again and hopefully reuse it, well, if it works. So I'm going to wire this one up now. I'm going to solder it up now. I'm going to do it now, right now. I've written all the readings down. So the negative, it's basically that way, you know what I mean? Yeah. Of course you don't. I've written all the readings down. So the 3.95 one is that one, and then we've got 4.133 which is over there. So that'll give it plenty of scope. I think we're at 3.844 is the lowest. Sorry, 3.7. Yeah, and then we've got 4.13. So that's plenty of scope for it to actually go right across the battery. Now this is the very first time I've actually plugged it in. The only thing I've done is wired them all up like that, and I've checked, put my negative probe on there, and then go to the first one, measure the voltage, which is at about 3.7 volts or whatever it was, 3.9 volts. Then you put it onto the next one and keep your probe on the negative and make sure that it keeps going up. If it starts going down, you've got something wrong somewhere. If you don't get a voltage through it, then you've got some wiring wrong somewhere. Anyway, this is the first time I've plugged this in. That is tight. And that's what she said. So we've got lights. Immediately we've got lights. So that is 1 to 2 by the looks of it. 1 to 2. No, let's go from the bottom. So we've got 3.951 on that one and 4.022 on that one. And it looks like it's actually passing current between the two, which is correct. Then that one to that one is 4.139, 4.022, so it probably isn't. And then the third one, it won't be because they're the same. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one. Yeah, there's a difference of a voltage high enough for it to care about that. So it looks like this one works. So what I'll do is I'll leave it running and we'll see how it goes. So that's immediately getting warm. It's not hot. It's nowhere near hot. It's just, you know, touch warm. So I'm going to turn these massive lights off. So as you can see that, I'm going to move that out of the way. No, I'm not. Here I am. That's the trouble with it. You can't. I mean, those are really bright, but you can't see it on there. That doesn't look. I'm going to leave it on. I'm going to leave it like that. Leave it running. See what happens. Right, it's been 2 hours. That's been left on. You may have noticed the lights have changed, I think. What I'm going to do now. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to measure the voltage on the cells. So I'm going to turn my lights back on. I'm going to zoom out. And I'm going to check the voltage on those against my piece of paper. Wow. Although they're not quite in line. So we got things like the first one was 4.133, it's now at 3.985, and the lowest voltage, which was 3.8, 3.7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.7 is now 3.842. So it's working. It's actually working. The first one I had must have been a duff one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try the second one. Now the second one is a Bluetooth one. You can control it by the phone, your phone. It's basically this. It looks like the same as the BMS, but I can't find the app. Honestly, I've scanned that bar, that 3D code, QS, whatever it is. I can't get that app. I can't find it. I've googled that. I've tried everything. I can't find the app. you can't download it. It's not in the App Store, I don't think.